Kidnapping started in southern Nigeria. It didn't start in the north, says Governor Sule. So what's now that are we competing? I don't understand. Is it a competition? Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule says insecurity, particularly kidnapping, has become a national crisis that no region can afford to ignore, insisting that the phenomenon did not originate in northern Nigeria as widely assumed. Speaking on the channel's television program, Sunday Politics, the governor described a recent meeting of Nigerian governors as tense and emotionally charged, reflecting the gravity of the nation's security challenges. He said, "It is usually very forgetful for us in this part of the world. We usually forget things very, very easily, and we are very fast, actually, and very quick in pointing accusing fingers at others." Sule said the governors' meeting was heated because members were frustrated by rising insecurity. Are you sure people are frustrated? You needed to see the stress at that meeting and the tension during the meeting as far as the issues of these insecurities are concerned, he said. Sometimes people raise their voices, people are angry, people are warning, people are thinking we are not doing enough. We are accusing ourselves that we are not doing enough, he added. According to him, the level of agitation during the meeting showed that the governors are deeply concerned. If the people are not worried, we wouldn't be talking like that to each other, he said. Governor Sule argued that kidnapping initially became widespread in Nigeria's oil-producing southern region before later spreading to the north. Let me remind you, if you go back between 2003, 2004, all the way to around 2009 in this country, no kidnapping was taking place in northern Nigeria, he said, but kidnappings were taking place in all the oil regions. Drawing from his experience in the oil and gas industry, Sule recounted how foreign and local oil workers were abducted frequently in Niger Delta. At that time, most of the oil workers were being kidnapped. It was a daily activity in the oil region, he noted. He recalled that a firm, Tetra Tech, had its worker abducted. One of them was kidnapped, and they made up their mind that they were not going to come back to Nigeria, he said. That's probably because they are rich. Kidnappers kidnap because, of course, they want to collect ransom. And it's an oil-rich state, and obviously good business. He explained that the development led him to serve as a consultant and work in Port Harcourt and Trans-Amadi. Sule said the early wave of abductions in the south was driven mainly by financial motives. Exactly. It is because of money. It is because of money. Now, they are kidnapping because they want to put fear in people. They want to Islamize the country. Now it's not because of the financial motives, because of course they are collecting money. They are collecting ransom now, but it is more than that. It is more than that. It was mostly economic kidnapping because they kidnapped some of our people, and a lot of them, in most cases, oil workers were kidnapped and oil companies will pay. Exactly. That is why they were kidnapping them. He added that the situation began to ease during the administration of former President Goodluck Jonathan, following negotiations and agreements addressing resource control and militancy. Sule warned against regionalizing the current wave of insecurity, stressing that Nigeria must unite to defeat kidnapping nationwide. We forget that the issue of kidnapping started in the south with the abduction of oil workers. Then the people of the north thought it was none of their business. He said, now, it is a major problem in the north. All of us as Nigerians should work together to eradicate kidnapping from Nigeria. He expressed optimism that the current crisis would eventually be brought under control. So now the kidnapping came into northern Nigeria, so this is what is happening. And it will come to an end, he said. Okay. Hatuke Buka says, who name you Sule? No make mistake. Hey God, Lucky says, if Mohammed kidnaps his brother Suleiman, has he committed any crime? Before Uncle. Eleta says, the starting point is not an issue of importance. You get, but how do we quench the fire? Duru says, not now get PhD in kidnapping. No be small PhD they get. Ahmed Olala says, na true talk, has not started their own. Satan has come, they learn work. Hey. Hey, Adekule says, I mean, his name is Sule. That says a lot. Joe says, so let's go to the south to stop its effects on the north, Abi? Jeffrey says, they're supposed to change your name from Sule to Suya. Murray says, they now move their headquarters to northern Nigeria. No be smart thing. Pascal says, I heard that the first man to be kidnapped is Umaru Diko. Oh wow. He said, yes, that's true. Umaru Diko was put in a crate and brought back to Nigeria. Wow. Oh, Ifeme says, now head office is pointing to a branch office. Atmachuku says, now so the truth should be the guy name. I beg. Mother says, so it has now turned to a return match. Do you get? Has it now turned to a competition or what? Abi, Or how, Mr. Governor? Muitala says, of course, yes, our northern part didn't know about the word kidnapping before because it's southern part word. Atuzin says, as we are growing up, we only see and hear kidnapping from Nigerian movies, mostly South broadcast. Happy Home says, when it started there, did they enter another territory to pick their people? Did they enter the north or west? Did they? Or did they say, oh, the people that they are kidnapping, you must turn to a Christian by force, by fire? As he says, Ghana, where it starts, I mean, now, how you want to take solve, now with the talk. Don't mind them. Mazi says, there's no how you can convince a monkey that honey is sweeter than banana. Apo Agiopo says, apprentices have become better than the masters. Yes, so they are now professional. Godwin says, someone is looking for an Anambra main market. You are taking him to area market in Naba. I don't understand. Sales says, so it's a competition. I be like, I don't get, like, is it a competition? Ibuke says, nobody is debating about it. The question is, which side is the king of kidnapping that can take at least 500 kids at a go? And nothing will happen. It is well, oh. No, so if Satan jump inside the way, you will follow them. Okay, Nagaba says, all right, the competition will solve it, Abi, because I don't know why he's telling us that he started from the start, blah, blah, blah. It's not a competition. It's how to solve this problem that we have to resolve. You are talking about 2003, 2004, 2009. I beg, fix the problem at hand. It's the point man says, no people first start to. Now, who finish them? Nine they heal. Hedan says, unlike the stomach, when the brain is empty, you will not notice. Exactly. You will not know. As the BK says, adult snapping overtake. Oriere says, not then took it personal. They really took it personal. It is well. My listeners, don't forget to like, to share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.